Hello friends, in this video I'll show you 5 methods with which we can cut the shape in Illustrator. There are mainly 5 methods at our disposal. First one is eraser tool, which you can find by long pressing this icon. You have eraser tool, then the second one is scissor tool, third one is knife tool, fourth is Pathfinder tool, which we will see when we come to that part, and the fifth one is shape builder tool, which is the most elegant option than the rest of them. Let's look at each of them one by one. Eraser tool. As the name suggests, it erases the portion of the shape. Let me draw a rectangle first and I'll choose the eraser tool. Right now, the size of the eraser is this much. What if I want to increase or decrease the size of it? All I have to do is click on this icon twice. This pop-up will open and you can adjust the size, roundness and angle. I'm okay with my current settings. So what I'll do, I'll take my cursor from here to here, splitting the shape in half, and do observe what happens to this layer. Right now it's only one rectangle, but if I take from this position to there, see the portion through which it passed, it got wiped out and we have got two paths. So if I want to take this portion out, now we have two layers. Let me undo. What if I don't take my eraser from one point to another in order to split the shape? What if I keep the eraser inside the shape itself? What happens to that layer? So just notice this part. Right now it's rectangle, now it's a compound path. Earlier it was split into two paths, now it is converted into compound path. Eraser tool is a freehand tool. That means randomly you can draw any shape. But if you want to create a straight line, all you have to do is press the shift button and drag this eraser tool and you have a perfectly straight line. And let's say you want to erase the rectangle shape from this one. What you have to do is click shift and option button in Mac, and in Windows shift and alt button and drag the cursor, and then you have the perfectly created rectangle. Scissor tool. Scissor tool is not a freehand tool. That means with this you cannot erase a particular shape from the other shape. It is used to select the anchor points and cut the shape according to that. So what do I mean by that is, let me create a rectangle. I'll change the color of this from black to, let's say, orange. Okay, now let me select the scissor tool. If I click here, I get the prompt that scissor tool is applicable only on a segment or an anchor point. If I click outside of it or inside of it, I get a prompt that this tool is applied only on a segment or an anchor point. So that means it will work as long as I click on any point on this path. Okay, so let me click on this layers tab. Again, right now it's rectangle, but watch closely what happens when I click on this point in the path. It's not rectangle anymore, it's a path. Okay, but the shape is not split yet. The shape will be split when you choose another anchor point or another point in the path. So if I choose this point, observe this. This is now split into two paths. But observe that the paths that we have got is an open path. That means we have one anchor point here, one anchor point here, one anchor point here, but there is no path connecting these anchor points. Okay, so if you have any doubt, what you can do is, if you increase the stroke is applied only to these two line segments, not this one. That means it's an open path. Similarly, increasing the stroke will show you that this portion of the path does not get the stroke applied to it. Now let's look at the knife tool. First I'll draw a shape, but this time I'll draw a circle. Knife tool, like eraser tool, is a freehand tool. That means you can draw a random shape from this tool. So if I drag this tool from here to here, it will cut the shape. Okay, observe again these layers here. See, it is now cut into two parts, so it will come out like this. What if I want to draw a perfectly straight line with the knife tool? So what you have to do is press option button in Mac and in Windows alt, and then drag this. You will get a perfect line. And if you want that perfect line to follow a particular angle, so you press both option and shift in Mac, and in Windows alt and shift, and you will get this line. If you want to go to 45 degree, it will go there and it will go there as well. See, now we have four shapes cut out of this circle shape that we had initially. The fourth option is the Pathfinder tool. Let me draw two shapes. First I'll draw this one ellipse, and then let me draw a star. Okay, and I'll change its color as well. Now what I want to do is cut this star shape out of this circle. Okay, for this Pathfinder tool would be a very good option. So what you have to do is select both of these shapes and see, you can find Pathfinder here. If you don't find it here, you can click on Windows and somewhere here you would find Pathfinder. Now in Pathfinder, click on this divide option. Now what happened to it? Let's look at layers. So earlier it was two layers, the circle and the star shape. Now we have these many layers. So what do I mean by that is, you have this one, you have this one, you have this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, with the divide option, you are able to cut a shape out of another shape. You are encouraged to find out what these other options do. Now let's look at the most elegant way in Illustrator to manipulate the shapes. First, I'll draw a circle, and let's say my problem statement is that I want to cut this star shape out of this circle. So what I'll do is I'll select both of these shapes, choose my shape builder tool. Okay, right now you can see that with the cursor it has a plus sign. Plus means joining the shapes, but in this I want to subtract or remove a particular shape. So for that I'll press the option button. It turns into minus, and we'll click on this part, the star part. See, the star shape is cut from it. Let's try to cut out few more shapes using shape builder tool. So that's a polygon tool. I have this rectangle. Let me select both of these shapes, shape builder tool and option, and then click. This portion is cut, and if I want to get rid of this portion as well, I can do that. So these are the 5 methods with which you can cut the shape of an object. If you found this video to be insightful, please like it, drop a comment if you want me to put up more videos like this, and please subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next video.